Now, apparently Isaiah has said that he actually is black, but let's just be honest. If it was 1825 and it's not 2025, Isaiah, you would be a free man walking. You wouldn't be property. You wouldn't be out in the field. If your dad is black, he has to be Steph Curry or Klay Thompson level black. Because there's no way this got an auntie that can make good banana pudding, good cornbread. There's no way everybody in his family has seen Friday. Chet hungry. Now here's the thing about Chet. Chet does force it, but he could probably do it without getting called out because Shay and Lil Dort, they are Canadian. From Canada are characteristically more Caucasian than black. And I'm not saying any of this is a bad thing, but it's just the reality of the situation. If Chet was on a team like the Pistons or the Wolves, he'd be an average white guy. What the f***? His name is Chet. Chet might be a top 10 most Caucasian name ever. No disrespect to Chet though. Shout out to Chet. He's good at what he does. And I'm sure he's a chill person. I'm from Texas, so I got Mexican white people that assimilate all the time. So this isn't something that made me want to zip tie his nuts tightly. I feel like when Chet is in the locker room, right? Let's say they're playing Drake or something. They're playing Drake in the locker room. Chet's in the locker room. A part of the song. He's rapping along with the song. He's rapping along with Drake. I feel like when nigga comes up, he doesn't cut himself off. He just keeps rapping the song. Like if they're playing, all my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait, or they go to Georgia State where tuition is handled by some random nigga. He went and skipped that nigga, and nobody in the locker room tells him not to do that. So that's why I got Chet up on here. Next, I got Tyrese Halliburton. I know Tyrese is mixed, but I've never seen someone have a black dad, a black father, and the black genes just stood no chance. It doesn't help that he's a milkman. All that milk is probably why he grew up to be 6'5". So we know Chet says nigga when he's rapping over songs, but do we think Tyrese says it? And yeah, technically, Tyrese Halliburton, he is black. But Tyrese, if 1,000 people heard your voice, just your voice, not your face, they didn't see your face, just your voice, they would think you're whiter than Zach and Cody. And the thing about this all, his name is Tyrese. Tyrese, that's an ethnic name. But at the same time, Halliburton sounds like an English British ass name. It sounds like some royal family. One of the greatest royal families the land has ever seen. The Halliburtons. You know what I mean? This is the most 50-50 that can come out of a vagina, bro. Like, he's competing with Logic. Shot 77 at the 100 round. Luka Doncic. Now, some may feel like Luka needs to be higher, but Luka plays Valorant. That's one of the widest things you can do. Just because you're nice at basketball, that doesn't equate to having a BBC. Let's just get that out the way. He's just Slovenian. He's a Slovenian that everybody likes, because you can go to Brazil and the slums, see a random skinny kid wearing a fake ass Luka Doncic jersey from Facebook Marketplace, but that doesn't mean he can say nigga. I also don't want to get it misconstrued at that. Just because you get rowdy with people, that doesn't mean that you could say because Luka, he's a school threat type of rowdy. He's not I'm about to beat your ass and rape and rob you type of rowdy. Killer instincts, what we call it, right? You don't need to be a specific race to have that dick, that dog in you. Don't even need to be a man. I just saw a video of Caitlin Clark. She just made like 8 contested threes with the defense deep in her ass. I watched the WNBA. Breanna Stewart, she has bigger nuts than most men. Luka is not a white guy that is black. He's just a white guy excelling in a black sport. Next, I got Austin Reeves. Just how Austin Reeves plays, I'm putting him on here. He has that crossover. He has the behind the back raps. He has the passes. He just plays the game with seasoning. If you're a person that can get sunburned and you're hooping, then there's already a doubt everybody has about you. Everybody thinks you're soft. You're not trying to get physical. And you can't put the ball on the floor. And the reason why everyone thinks this is because it's true. If you cannot be outside in July for more than 10 minutes without your skin peeling, then most of the time you're just going to be in a corner spotting up. If you're white, and you can put that ball on the floor, then you automatically gain respect from everybody. It's just straight like that, which means you're also invited to the cookout. LeBron is a 40-year-old man from the trenches, bro, and he embraces Austin Reeves. So that sums up everything. Next, I got Mac McClung, simply because he jumps like a cat that accidentally stepped on a thumbtack. We gotta do a background check on Mac McClung, because either he has Michael Jackson disease, or his father is really black. Actually black. It's just that he has the weakest genes in human history. Even weaker than Isaiah Hartenstein. Super weak genes. So nobody suspects anything and they just think he's fully white. Bro, get Mac McClung in the NBA, bro. He's not just a dunker. He will bring in more money than most of the players on the Magic. Anyways, the NBA is ultimately about entertainment. If people are entertained, and that brings money in. You don't think more people would go to Magic games if Mac McClung wasn't on the roster? You don't think people don't want to see Mac McClung on a fast break and do a 360? Let's get Mac McClung in the league, bro. 2026. Next, I got Donte DiVincenzo. Now, most people, well, I'm not going to speak for everyone, right? Bitch. Most people, I'm going to speak for myself. 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 I think, oh my God, I might be. I always thought he was mixed because his name's Dante. I just assumed his dad was black, because why are you a redhead with red pubic hairs and your name's Dante? But at the same time, this is the most Italian last name you could possibly think of, bro. If you go into a mirror, turn the lights off, and say DiVincenzo 3 times in the mirror, you're gonna get a free pizza. Tony Soprano might pop up too and call your mom a fat whore. And as I'm recording this, he started some up with Isaiah Stewart and the Pistons. So just off that alone, he's higher up on this list now. Now, I'm not putting him up higher because he participated in ignorance. And I'm not saying to be black, you need to start fights. But at the same time, it does though. I'm gonna be transparent. Us black people, we're evil. Especially if it's on the court. It's like every nigga that's ever gotten fouled hard and they tell the person that fouled them to stay right there. They leave the court, they run to their car and they tell them to stay right there. It's like every nigga that's ever done that possessed them against Detroit and caused them to fight. Donte DiVincenzo, he's invited to the cookout. He damn near might be the nigga that's on the grill. Garrison Matthews. Now, I've never even heard Garrison Matthews speak. But he sizes up like he used to slap box people in middle school in the bathroom. He looks like somebody that got adopted into a black family. You know what I mean? He's just a white nigga. Like Eminem. Except he looks like he's black enough to not know any Eminem songs though. Tyler Hero, I mean, his nickname is Tyrone Hero. Tyler Hero could wear do-rags and nobody really has an issue with it. The last person that could do that and everybody was cool with it, it was Eminem. Now, the reason why I have Tyler Hero number 1 is because I feel like he can pass the number 1 test for any black person under 30 to really test their black card. I feel like he could rap Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill, word for word. Once you could do that, I feel like Tyler Hero has the right to be offended if someone calls him a nigger.